Allah doesn't want our external actions only. Allah wants the roots of those actions. Because the reason Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commanded us to fast and to pray and to read Quran and to do dhikr is that He wants our hearts to be for Him. These actions are meant first and foremost for the state of the heart. So one of the early generations said the month of Rajab is the month of throwing the seeds, and Sha'ban is the month of watering the seeds, and Ramadan is the month of harvest. It's the opposite of what we do today. Most people say, I want something to last me for the rest of the year and I'm gonna use Ramadan. So they throw the seeds in Ramadan. The early generations did something different. They started way before Ramadan. They planted the seed in Rajab. How do you do this? What are the seeds of good deeds? The seeds of all good deeds are in the heart. You start turning your heart to Allah. Most of us, when we think about worship, what do we think about? What I want to do. I want to start fasting at the adhan of Fajr. Then I can open my fast at the time or at the adhan of Maghrib. Then I would come to the masjid and pray Taraweeh. And maybe I'll start reading a little bit of Quran. These are the great acts of worship. But what are the seeds of these great acts of worship? Because if you have not planted the seeds, you cannot do them the right way. You cannot do them in a way that brings you more iman, and you cannot sustain them. What are the seeds? The seeds of all of these good deeds is iman, is love of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And how do I engage with this? With reflection. Reflection. Allah doesn't want our external actions only. Allah wants the roots of those actions. Because the reason Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commanded us to fast and to pray and to read Quran and to do dhikr is that He wants our hearts to be for Him. These actions are meant first and foremost for the state of the heart. And that's why the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, إِنَّ اللَّهَ لَا يَنظُرُ إِلَى صُوَرِكُمْ وَأَمْوَالِكُمْ وَلَكِنْ يَنظُرُ إِلَى قُلُوبِكُمْ. Allah does not look at your appearance, your looks, and your wealth, how you look like, how beautifully you're dressed, or how beautiful you are when you join the prayer, or how beautiful, the food that you are eating. That's not what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala looks at. Allah looks at your heart.